What's going on, everybody? It's the Wave Report. It's your boy Young One Jonah.
And it's your boy Joe Waters, aka
So extra.
It's your boy, it's your man, it's the one and only. It's what we do out here in these streets, right? What's up? What's going on, man? It's your boy Joe Waters, aka
Goodness, man.
your guy.
It's Tremonte, 1/3 of that thing, Dark Matter, 1/3 of the Wave Report. We here, baby.
We here.
Yeah, it's a whole new week, man. What's happening?
Man, it's a lot going on. We're getting closer to the Super Bowl.
You are.
Who y'all got?
You know what? The AFC always wins. Alright, you know why? Because we're better than the NFC. The AFC is
They didn't win last year.
Yeah, that was a fluke. The AFC is better. AFC is a better conference, so I'm gonna go with the AFC.
All I got to say is, like, from the beginning of the season, my prediction was Chargers, Rams, and now I don't give a fuck. So it is what it is. We in these streets. What y'all been up to this week?
Hey, you know what I've been doing, man? So, nothing.
This is a good week.
Yeah, like I didn't have to do a whole bunch. You normally, like I got to do 155 different things. Therapy getting started back up. You know, we're doing group therapy. This time. So we're working on some different things, and I'm
Now-
grateful for all the people who responded to the promotional video. But it's been a good time.
Will group therapy have hoodies as well?
You'll see.
Oh, okay. Okay.
My man strategic.
Yeah, I know.
What's up with you, Tay? What you been up to this week?
Man, school started back, so it's hectic. It's hectic. Thankfully, it's my last semester, but it's hectic.
I about to say,
Why
you still
Why
in
is it
school?
your last?
Yeah.
Why is it your last semester? Why? What was? Is something happening?
I'm graduating. Made it sick.
My nigga.
Snap.
I think I mentioned this before. You know what I mean? I'm graduating, but it's my last semester, so I got to give them everything I got.
Hey, you know what that is? That's a good thing that's happening to you.
Shout out to
Pun
Rob.
intended.
Hey Rob, I'm always rocking this hoodie. Rob has some special hoodies dropping in February.
You did.
I already put my order in. Said this before. Dope.
I got the munchies like a
Yeah.
motherfucker. Wow.
Literally.
Got the munchies. Wow.
Literally. What you been up to?
Huh?
Y'all gotta understand something, man. Like, we don't play by the rules of the Wave Report, okay? Sometimes we have episodes, and our moderator can't moderate anything because he's super lit. So it's
whatsoever.
okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta moderate the moderator in moderation.
Hey, real shit.
In moderation.
This week, I've been doing some shit, bro. I've been doing some shit. I've been hollering at the old bros, reconnecting with some cats that I ain't seen in a minute, and all that good stuff. And that feels good. That feels good because the last time I seen a lot of these niggas, they was broke. They got money now. So,
Wow.
you know what I'm saying?
Honesty's key though.
Yeah, man, we can rock now. You got money. Hey, you can't have no broke friends. Tell me I'm wrong, man. You can't have no broke friends, man. They always want something from you. Yeah. Want you to do something. Hey, come pick me up. I'm over here at the corner store off 50th. Bill?
Hey, look, my philosophy is if gas money is being provided, you a cash Uber. It should be looked at as such. I mean, it's tough to have friends who 100% broke. Like, I don't like broke friends without payback.
Okay.
Because you may have a friend that struggle,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but he or she get their money.
Yeah.
But it's just not in the time schedule. You know, y'all pay weeks is alternating. So
I mean, you can't. I wouldn't. Put a time limit on. When they can help. Pay me back or whatnot. I wouldn't even offer for them to pay me back and shit like that. But salute to those friends who you help out and they unexpectedly come through with some shit.
Yeah.
They hit you. You know what I
Real
mean?
talk.
Like that's some G shit. That's some solid shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I guess we can get into this episode, man.
what we talking about this
Hopefully
week?
y'all had a good weekend and
Yeah.
all that. Let us know, man, in the comments. And
Hey,
all
thank
that.
y'all for subscribing to our YouTube page.
Hey, yeah, we've
Appreciate
been
that.
growing. We've been growing.
Facts.
Salute to you.
Slow but steady, baby.
Yeah, man, we in here.
YouTube.com/The Wave Report 813. Thank y'all for allowing us to make that happen.
Real shit. So, we're going to get into some shit. I got a question, as usual. And answer with all honesty, man. We all in the honesty box today,
Yeah.
fam. How do you handle biased people?
It's hard to have fun conversations about sports and music. It's hard to have those conversations when someone has a natural bias towards Biggie Smalls. It's very hard to do that when someone is from a region or from a city where hip hop was born, and they have a natural bias towards anybody, especially if they've already passed away. Rest in peace. It's hard to have conversations about, just who's the best MC of all time, or some of the most overrated albums of all time. You know what I mean? When someone just they clearly cannot step away from the edge of biasness. That's all I'm saying. I ain't pointing at nobody. You know what I mean? If the shoe fits, you know what I mean? Steal it. You know what I mean? Put it on later.
Joe, how you handle biased people, man?
I like to think that when it comes to bias, that I am a big advocate of...
You are a big advocate.
I'm a big advocate of the larger picture, because you never want to be just above average in certain situations. You always want to see the big picture on things, and in the big picture, like notoriously, I always see that knowing yourself, and like knowing yourself is what allows you to have conversations with people, and not and to be able to not look at them like, I just want to smack you because you only see your way and you don't see anybody else's way. You know what I like to do sometimes? I like to have conversations with people who are Republicans, just so I can realize how smart. Just so I can see how. Just so I can realize how dumb sometimes smart people can be. Because when you're so aligned to an idea of a group of people that you can't even see wrong for wrong, it keeps me in check to understand, like, yo, I don't ever want to be like this person. Now, granted, he was alluding to my fanship of Biggie Smalls. Take that to the side. I could put Biggie to the side and still hear arguments from other people and still welcome them. Some people, they literally believe what they believe, they feel the way they feel, and it's the only logic within their mind.
That's right.
I can't stand that.
That's right.
I don't like to talk to people and debate religions anymore, because people come from their perspective and their perspective alone.
Yeah.
I don't want to... I grew up in a church where we twisted scripture to make me believe a thing. I don't want to do that. I like to have conversations with people who are open-minded. Not open-minded about compromise. That's the one place we have to be honest and sincere about. But I need people to be open-minded about ideas. You can't build... Somebody cannot build something without having to compromise in their design.
Yeah.
At some point,
yeah.
At some point, something has to be molded together. So you can't do that if, all right, so we're just going to build a bunch of metal sticks that are going to go this way. Well, how are you going to make it higher? Well, just we're going to keep building it vertical. Well, at some point, something needed to be horizontal. That's a positive compromise.
Flip that backwards, what he just said.
Backward?
Flip what he said.
Yeah, you know what I meant. I've been drinking. But
I've been smoking.
I'm not doing it. I'm not finishing it. No. There'll be no. We would not have a show where we just sit here quoting Beyonce. But I will say that do say is this. If I do say so myself. Anyway, I just think that it's good to have varying perspectives and welcome varying perspectives. So I can't stand some of you. Andre 3000 is the greatest rapper alive, even though he ain't got no solo albums. I can't stand some of y'all who believe Tupac is the greatest hip hop rapper of all time, even though he was really a great poet. He's in the list, but he ain't the greatest. I can't stand some of y'all who believe that Jay-Z was better than Big when Big was here. I can't stand some of y'all who believe that the South.
You might have been though.
I can't stand some of y'all who think that people like
you sound by
Tekashi 6ix9ine is trash. I can't stand when people just say that, but they don't try to take into account the other person's view.
Yeah.
Hip hop is different. So I'm not, me personally, I do think Tupac is whatever you. So a lot of times, whatever you guys think he is. because I can welcome your argument. Build an argument. It's called a debate. Have a debate with me. Talk with me. Don't just tell me, hey, yo, Bone Thugs and Harmony was the greatest group of all time, and then just leave it at that. Because I'm going to tell you, Bone Thugs and Harmony and Migos are both trash if we're comparing.
I fucked up.
But at the same time, build your case. Build your case. Don't give me something that wasn't available to other people. Don't tell me, yo, Billboard. Easier to get on Billboard than it was back then.
Facts.
So I don't really buy into those arguments. So some people like to sell me on ideas of certain people. You know, somebody told me one time that Tekashi 6ix9ine was the best artist in 2018 because he was always on the Billboard. It's trash.
Chill, B.
It's trash. I can upload a song right now, get over 50,000 people to listen to it in a week, and it'll chart.
Even for a day.
It'll chart. So I'm not playing the numbers game. If I want to have a conversation with you, be open, be sincere, be transparent. But don't be so close-minded on just how you feel, Stacey Dash.
Oftentimes, people have natural biases towards things that make them feel good.
Right.
So if it's a director for a movie, if it's an artist, if it's an author, if it's a CEO,
White women liking black men.
You know,
that's a good bias to have.
They always wear the bob cut, so you
that's a good bias to have. But people are naturally biased towards those things. I do think sometimes having a bias is a good thing. I'm biased towards my wife. I'm biased towards my faith.
Let's flip it. Okay.
You know, and and people don't want to admit it. Everybody, if you're someone of, even if you're of a different faith, to be honest, you think your faith is right. It's nothing wrong with that. You think your faith is right.
Hell yeah.
And I'll stand firm-footed. I think mine is right.
Yeah.
I think that's a good, healthy bias to have. But when things are so external, like music, it's so subjective because it's just based off, feeling and how you feel different times during the day, different times in your life. Mm-hmm. You can't say who's the best or who's not good. I mean, you can, depending upon your taste. Mm-hmm. But like Joe said, if you don't take into account how somebody else feels, because they're a different person, and things don't affect people the same. In hip hop wise, I think Nas is the best ever. Everybody knows me. I think he's the best ever. But I can also see why someone would say Jay-Z's the best ever. I can see how people like Biggie. I don't see how they regard as one of the best ever.
You may not agree.
But I can accept it.
Right.
Because, and that's something you do as an adult. I may not completely agree with you, but I can see where you're coming from. But in our society today, we don't have a lot of open-minded people, if you want to be honest. Mm-hmm. People are closed-minded to anything. There are people from the era before us, me and Joe always get into about this, who think you can't say anything bad about Muhammad Ali. He's the best boxer ever. You can't say anything bad about him.
He's not.
No one's better than him. And you got people from our era who's like, we have somebody from our era who actually hasn't lost at all, ever. You know what I mean? But because
that includes a minute and 46-second fight against a kickboxer, because that was
silly.
the toughest competition ever.
Yeah, man.
And that includes his last professional fight against somebody who had never boxed a day in his life. Instead of fighting the top 3 people in the world at that present time who he had not previously fought.
Them niggas ain't want no smoke.
Word.
But yeah, your favorite TV shows, all that. It's good to have like a fun bias. Like, man, I think this is the best ever. But when you can't open up your mind to any other thoughts and any other ideas, it becomes hard. To even talk to somebody like that, it becomes hard because you don't even want to get into like a fun, because it won't be fun anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no middle ground.
No.
I think the Chappelle Show is funnier than Martin, but
Nigga, you tripping?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah.
It's a
nigga, y'all tripping.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm not a fan of the Chappelle Show.
Okay.
I love Dave Chappelle. I think he's funny. I think he's borderline genius.
Were you a fan of Martin?
Of course.
But see, I'm a diehard fan of Martin. But at the same time, legacy sometimes legacy clouds people's mind in certain cases.
Martin was flawless.
You talking about the show?
Yeah.
Nah, not the last few seasons. Last few seasons weren't that good.
I ain't even got to finish.
Last few seasons weren't that good.
He said Martin was flawless. They had an entire season. No Gina. He said Martin was flawless. Yeah. That entire season when Gina she wasn't there. She was on a cruise ship and then she missed the boat and she got married or whatever. He said it was flawless.
I said
word.
Yeah.
What's better, Martin or Fresh Prince?
No comment. That's Biggie and
Hold
Pop.
on, no, hold on, man. What you doing? We don't do that on the wave report. Don't start changing the rules.
I think Martin was funnier than Fresh Prince.
That's not what I asked. I said what was the better show.
Martin, or the better show was Fresh Prince. Martin was funnier.
I'm in the honesty box. Fresh Prince was the better show. Overall.
Yeah, I think overall,
I
it's
agree.
hands down.
I agree. It also had more characters.
Martin had the better intro, though.
Martin had the better intro.
I don't.
No, not even close. Not even
Which
close.
intro?
Yeah, and see, proof that the Fresh Prince had a better intro.
Nah, I'm fucking off.
Fresh Prince had the better.
Iconic intro.
Yeah.
Like,
Fresh Prince had the better intro.
nobody can doubt that.
But see, look, at the same time, if you talk to a guy who's white, he's probably gonna tell you Seinfeld.
That's true.
First of all, hold on. Chill, B. Seinfeld was fire.
That's what
I
they
don't
said.
think Seinfeld in my list of sitcoms. Now, Dave Chappelle show cannot be listed in that because it was a sketch comedy
Right.
show.
Right.
So in my list of sitcoms, Seinfeld is top 10.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll fuck with it.
Okay.
Mad TV.
Sitcoms. You have
Wait,
to
no,
meet
wait a second. Listen. Mad TV, Dave Chappelle show.
Dave Chappelle show.
Mad TV. Mad TV.
Mad TV was fire, bro.
Bro, Mad TV was fire.
But I'm saying
at
this
the
from
same
a-
time.
go ahead.
At the same time, give me 2 seasons of Mad TV. Give me the 2 seasons of. That's what I do.
Okay.
I can't
Okay.
compare the body of work because it was more put into it.
That's- Okay.
That's like if I took Saturday Night Live. I could take the last 2 seasons of Saturday Night Live, and I could tell you that was worse than TRL.
Hold on now. Fat dude did his thing. What's his name?
Don't say Keenan.
Keenan.
He's been off the show
No.
for 2 years.
No, he was on there 2 years ago.
No. He's been gone since 2017.
No, he was on there 2 years ago, bro.
2019.
Somebody fact check that shit for me and put it in the comments. Because I really don't know.
I don't know. I thought I just seen him.
He comes back like
No, he was on that shit, bro. Joe, you might be off on this one.
bro. Okay, fine.
I thought I just seen him.
Because he impersonated somebody.
Yeah,
I didn't say
I
Steve
thought I just
Harvey
seen him.
when he did it 2 years ago.
Nah, I seen him. 18,
I know he did Steve Harvey.
2018.
I
But they
saw him.
all of them come back like for special
Yeah,
appearances,
that's true.
First of all, ain't he the longest running black dude on Saturday Night Live?
Chris Rock was on there for mad long.
Keenan might.
Keenan is the
I think
longest
Keenan
running
might
black
be the
dude.
longest. Keenan might
Keenan
be
might be.
He might be the
Yeah.
longest.
I mean, he ain't got nothing else going on. He might as well stick it through.
Yeah.
I don't know if he could be a solo breakout.
I mean,
you
he got to
gotta think-
reinvent himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same, I mean, like Eddie Murphy was a solo breakout. Chris was a solo. Adam Sandler, they were solo breakouts. I don't know if we can get. I don't know if Kenan Thompson's brand of comedy.
He got to reinvent, bro. Like, I don't see him doing it right away.
I will say I will watch a Good Burger too.
I won't.
Hey, I probably wouldn't.
Love the first one though.
You know I would because I forgot about it. I put my daughter on the first one and she liked that shit. So if the second one came out, I probably would.
I know we got topics. How y'all feel about sequels to classic movies? Do y'all feel like they should have sequels?
I feel like this shit's unnecessary.
No, hold on, time out. That's not even fair.
Excuse me?
Give me a movie that shouldn't have a sequel.
That shouldn't have had one. That had one.
Yeah.
I
Because
do like
there's
this.
some great movies that had sequels that
Yeah.
came a lot later. But you
Like what? Give me an example.
A great sequel years later.
Best Man Holiday.
Best Man Holiday was fire.
It was good. It was
You
really
like
good. I like.
Yeah.
I liked it better than the first one. The first one was classic.
Best Man Holiday was fire.
Really?
Yeah, you ain't like it?
I wouldn't have been too big a fan of it.
Okay.
Next Friday.
Okay.
Next Friday was
See,
fire.
Friday didn't
That's-
need. See, that's one of the movies it didn't need.
Next
a
Friday
sequel.
was funny though.
Next Friday.
It was. It was
I'm
very
not talking
funny.
About, I'm not talking about Friday after next because Friday after next.
That is the worst one.
Friday after next.
I don't care what nobody
hold on,
say.
Let me be honest. Friday after next.
I'm the
is
biased friend
No,
today.
no. Hold on. Let me finish. Friday after next is the
Third one was
best.
trash.
Friday after next, the third one is the best Friday movie to watch when on ecstasy or a drug that we don't promote here. That movie was trash. That movie was trash,
That shit was trash, bro.
Nah, I'm talking about the ecstasy part.
bro. Because I just don't get why that movie was made. Like that was like the third Godfather. It should have never been made.
I agree.
100%.
Yeah.
The Godfather, I tell people all the time, my top 3 trilogies list, Godfather 1 and 2 would make the list regardless. It falls down on the list because of Godfather 3.
I gotta be honest with you. Friday after next, you took the words out of my. I was about to say, if we went trilogies, that would be the one I cancel that shit
Right.
early.
Yeah.
It was
Really?
unnecessary, bro.
What about like Scream 3?
Well, you said, I mean, if we're talking good trilogy,
All right.
Yeah, you count them
All
shits?
right. I'm saying it's.
the whole Scream
I
franchise.
think it was like
should've-
Scream 5. I think they were like
Scream should have died after the second.
They still
Yeah.
making
Yeah.
screens? They still.
They made a TV series.
For real?
It was fire too, though.
All right, hold on,
I ain't gonna
but you asked the question. Movies that either should or shouldn't get a sequel.
Yeah. How do y'all feel about movies having sequels to them that they don't really need a sequel?
I tell you what, they need to stop with the Creed right now.
I agree with that.
Stop
I
right
agree
now.
with
Stop
that.
while you ahead.
I agree with that.
Because the first one was better than the second one. I said that shit.
See, when Creed came out though, I knew it was gonna be a second one, but it didn't need a second movie.
It really didn't.
It didn't need a
Was
second
it?
movie.
So I didn't see the second movie. Was it good?
Oh, it was good, but it did not exceed the first.
I didn't want to see the second movie only because they did a soundtrack about a movie based in Philly with not one artist from Philly.
Nah, see, that's wild. Somebody gotta say something. Michael B. Jordan, you should have said something.
Yeah, man.
Big facts.
That's
Use
crazy.
your voice, man.
You know what does need a You know what does need a sequel though? That I'm gonna watch the Avatar.
I'm not gonna see. It's
Wait,
I
which,
am.
which
It's
Avatar?
too late.
The
for
Blue
me.
People.
It's
Blue
too
People?
late for me.
I agree. I agree.
Here's what I gotta say
That was
about
This man
Avatar.
Holiday came like 10 years later.
Here's what I gotta say about Avatar.
Good point.
Avatar in the movie theater, hands down, is the greatest movie experience I've ever seen in my life. Because it was the first 3D, first movie that really mastered the 3D. It was awesome. I fell asleep in the movie and woke up and still was amazed by the movie. Like, it was
Yeah, because
amazing.
it's 3.5 hours long.
Then the second I actually bought the movie and watched it on a non-3D TV, I was over Avatar permanently. They
That
couldn't win
shit
me back.
fire,
And they
bro.
couldn't win me back.
I first watched it
I love a
on
good love
TV.
story,
I
man.
first watched it on TV. I
So
thought
you
it was
didn't have the
incredible.
same experience.
Right,
that I had.
that's right.
I
That's
had
right.
the high, and then I'm like, oh,
That's right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Niggas can't afford goddamn movie tickets.
What?
Niggas can't afford movie tickets. When Avatar came out, bitch, it bootleg that shit.
That's what I seen it on. For the first time.
I used to take my nephew to the movie theater, so I took.
You know what was my best movie experience though? Inception.
That was dope.
When I was watching this, the last 20 minutes, my mouth was to the floor. I couldn't believe what was happening.
Would you watch an
But
Inception
time
series?
out. See, it's
Oh,
weird.
yeah.
It's weird
That's
for
a
me.
good idea.
It's
Don't be giving
weird.
that out. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Right.
weird for me to take that from him because in the sex episode, remember his back was on the floor. So he said his best movie experience.
I watched that movie in full though. You know what I mean? It had-
So you was smashing on the floor while watching. It was what? Never mind. I'm gonna let you live.
That's episode 5.
For me, I would say yeah. Avatar was my favorite movie
Avatar,
experience. A movie that had a sequel that I thought was absolutely crazy fire was Bad Boys 2. I didn't think
I like
Bad
that,
Boys.
though.
I
I
thought
like
Bad
that.
Boys 2 was way better than the first one.
It was.
And that was, I think they did the first one in '96, so in
Somewhere around there.
2003. So yeah, that was fire. I didn't see a flaw in Bad Boys.
So what y'all
2.
think about Bad Boys 3?
haven't
See
seen
what I
it.
mean?
Nope. But see, I gotta.
I'm not anticipating it.
But I wasn't.
I've been watching Martin Instagram. He been talking about it. And, you know, blah blah blah. I'm not high on it. I'm going to lower my expectations just to receive the movie.
Yeah.
But you know what's weird though?
Because I love
Because
Martin.
the same expectation came, like you, a lot of times you think, all right,
biased.
you think, I don't know if this is going to be good. But Taken 2 was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
The first Taken set
right.
the bar.
Yeah, it did.
But the second one was good. The third one, it's tough to, it's not many movie franchises other than the Dark Knight franchise that have all three movies and Lord of the Rings that hit on all three movies.
I'm gonna be you just named some stuff. I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
All right.
Godfather, first of all, the second Godfather is the best Godfather.
Facts. But the third one is what
think
knocked
that's
you down on the
Out
list.
of all the trilogies made, just the trilogies, Lord of the Rings is the best.
I can't
Every
put
movie is an A+ movie.
I put
Better than Dark Knight
I
trilogy.
put Dark Knight over it.
Nope.
I put Dark Knight over
And you know what's odd? I think the third Dark Knight movie is the best one.
Me too.
Okay, hey, I get y'all the Joker. You was all good, but movie wise, the third one with
third
Bane.
movie was
I'm inclined to
absolutely
agree.
amazing.
I'm inclined
The
to
third,
agree.
I'm just saying, I loved Lord of the Rings, bro. Trust
Yeah, me
me.
too.
When I saw the second Lord of the Rings and I had the little cliff,
The Fellowship of the Ring, yeah.
no,
shit
that's
was
the
good.
first
Yeah,
one.
huh.
That's the first one.
The Fellowship of the
But
Ring.
the second one was the Two Towers.
You right.
That
So
was.
the second one ends on.
You
that
read the
cliff.
books?
I read all of the books. The
The
Return of the
second-
King, Nick.
So the
Yeah,
second,
okay,
the
okay.
second movie
You bought that.
ends on a cliffhanger.
right.
That movie came out in, I believe it was like June, and the final movie was supposed to come out in November. I never left a movie theater wishing I could sleep until November. More like it was like I felt like I got locked up and I got out in November. Like I was like, yo, when? I can't wait. I never waited for or had more anticipation for a movie more than that. The only one I did probably was the Avengers.
Yeah.
The most recent one. Yeah.
We all wanted to see that. I think the worst sequel, or not even sequel, trilogy, they fucked up Lion King trying to do Lion King 1.5.
Dog, they did, dog.
That shit was fucked up.
See, but it didn't need a second movie.
It really didn't need the second one. But 1.5 was like,
Yeah,
ass.
dog. And Lion King is just the second best Disney movie ever anyway. It ain't number one.
Whoa,
See, I can smile.
Ain't
No,
number one.
Joe, no, we ain't finna gloss over this shit. What the fuck you just, no, what?
Aladdin, nigga. Jasmine.
Oh, you a Aladdin fan.
Yeah, Aladdin, nigga.
Hey,
I don't even think
get
that's
in
the
the
best.
comments right now.
Excuse me?
Get in the
don't
comments
even think
right
that's
now.
the best.
Lion King
Got the
or
best
Aladdin?
soundtrack.
Get in there.
I don't even think that's the best.
Soundtrack? Mulan got the best soundtrack.
I don't even think that's the best.
Mulan?
Mulan, I said it. Yeah.
Mulan fire now.
So let me understand this. Hold on. I want to get this from both of you.
Okay.
Top 3 Disney movies all time.
Aladdin.
In
Lion King.
order of how you rank them. So you said Aladdin, Lion King.
Flip those.
Lion King.
Uh-huh.
And to me, The Incredibles. I don't even put Toy Story in there.
Jonah?
Lion King, Toy Story, Mulan.
Can't
So-
put you there.
We're talking the greatest Disney movies of all time, right? Disney.
Okay.
Yeah.
Disney.
Watch this nigga do something.
I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to flip it on their heads.
This
Go ahead.
Number 3.
You better not say on the stage or some shit like that.
Number 3 is
right.
Aladdin. Number 3 is Aladdin.
Blasphemous.
I fuck with it.
Number 2, The Lion King.
I definitely don't fuck with that. You tripping.
The greatest
Bias.
movie in Disney history
Better come correct, man.
ever.
You done fucked up already. You ain't say Lion King.
Yeah, I got to build the anticipation a little bit.
You're going to say something crazy.
You ready? Y'all ready?
Nigga, we been ready
Man.
for this blasphemy.
The Avengers Infinity War. It was a Disney movie.
It was the greatest, though.
The greatest Disney movie of all time.
Greatest.
Greatest Disney movie of all time.
You gonna put your neck out like that?
The greatest Disney movie of all time.
It's not even my top 5 Disney.
Not even. Chill,
Not even my
B.
top 5 Disney movies.
Chill,
Greatest
B.
Disney.
It is Disney owned because people think when they see Pixar is owned by Disney.
No, Pixar's the same. They're independent, but they work with. They sell their features to Disney. But they do their like the Minions ain't Disney.
Yeah. You right.
Minions is fire.
Minions is fire.
Nah,
Nah, I'm
said
kidding.
Avengers
I'm-
Infinity War.
Oh, yeah, he tripping on that one,
I'm
man.
kidding. It's Toy Story.
I ain't mad at it, but Lion King number one.
Nah, Toy Story. To
Toy
me,
Story 3.
Toy Story
Yeah.
3 was fire, but Toy Story 1, I experienced that as a kid, so that's why Toy Story is on my list.
Toy Story soundtrack is underrated.
It is underrated.
It is.
It is underrated. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, what's the Disney movie that you think is amazing, but it's probably trash in everybody else's eye? Hercules.
I like Hercules though.
Hercules
I
was
like
dope.
Hercules.
I enjoyed it.
That's trash in everybody's eyes.
You know a movie I loved growing up? Goofy movie, bro.
Goofy movie was fire.
That shit was fire
Bambi?
as fuck.
What's the worst Disney cartoon movie?
Bambi, hold on. The generation before us, Bambi was the shit.
Yeah,
To me,
facts.
that's my top 5.
For real?
I cried in the end. Yeah, I remember.
I laughed. See, I'm weird. I'm sorry. You gotta forgive me. I'm the one dude who, in the movie theater, when this happened in 1997, I'm not making this up.
Make me.
I laughed.
Laugh, nigga.
Hold on, listen. No, that's not. In the movie Titanic, when the little white dude jumps and he hits the propeller, in the year that movie came out, I could hear people crying when he hit that propeller. That was literally the funniest thing I've ever seen up to that point in my life.
What was the sound it made?
Bong! Like literally, when I heard that, I started dying laughing, and literally, you could tell people. You ever felt like everybody looking at you? It was the only time in my life, other than sober, that I felt like everybody in the room was looking directly at, and I don't even care. That was an amazing movie. It was an amazing moment. So with Bambi, when Bambi died, when I seen it as a kid, I laughed. I thought it was funny. It wasn't like I just thought, You can't really like. Nah, son. I don't really do emotion like that. I laugh at emotion. I laugh at
You a
cartoon
weird-
emotion
yeah,
or
yeah.
like fake emotion.
You weird ass dude.
Nah, it's funny to me.
Cause did you laugh when Mufasa died?
No, that was.
I don't
that
think
was-
nobody.
that
You
was-
you're a
that was-
psychopath. You laugh
Yeah,
at Mufasa
you
died.
weird, man.
Nah, that. Damn.
Yeah, that shit. Hey, R.I.P. Mufasa, you a real ass
R.I.P.
nigga.
He coming back
Mufasa.
just to die again.
I mean,
I ain't gonna front. It's gonna be some yo. Pay attention to those next to you when you go see Lion King this summer.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna see some. We gonna talk about it at the Wave Report. Somebody gonna cry in the car.
oh, you already know that's for
Cried
sure.
at theater.
Somebody gonna cry.
I'm about to cry right now.
But you had a question.
You emotional gangster.
The trashiest Disney movie. ever.
Trashiest Disney
First
movie
of all,
ever.
I want to say what's in my top 5 is Finding Nemo. I'm just telling y'all that. Right
Finding
now.
Nemo?
That's in my top 5.
What's in my son's top 5?
Yeah.
I think Dory was better than Nemo.
I think you on crack. The worst Disney movie, in my opinion, ever is Tangled. You like, what is that? Tangled.
Rapunzel shit.
Yeah, man. I don't care about that. Is a garbage movie. That, and I don't like Lilo and Stitch.
There you go. I'll take that one. That shit trash.
I got 2.
What?
Anastasia.
That's trash as fuck.
How do
And
you make? I'm not even gonna do it Disney.
And?
Anastasia.
Fuck that broom.
Anastasia.
Anastasia and Pocahontas were trash to me.
Dang, he done went somewhere else.
Wait a
Pocahontas.
second now. Wait a second
The
now.
interracial
Pocahontas
relationship.
I was
thing?
rooting for my nigga John
For
Smith.
real, man.
Pocahontas was so trash to me, bro.
Hey, man.
Nah, I'm sorry. To this day, Pocahontas is trash to me.
Hey, man, it's your thing, man.
Hold on, man. Let me get off the Disney shit, bro. Look. This is my take on biased people real quick. Let me take it back. Fuck them. You understand me? I treat biased people like Saquon Barkley stiff arm. You understand me? The fuck off me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You did, like, hey, Saquon is the new Barry Sanders, by the way.
I wouldn't go that far
I wouldn't
just
go
yet.
that far.
No, look, hey.
He's better.
I wouldn't say that either.
He's better.
Oh, you tripping. That's my favorite running back. Let's not go down that rabbit
Okay,
hole.
so Saquon, you ain't say Barry Sanders.
I might shank your ass.
You ain't say Barry Sanders. You said Saquon.
Oh, for the record, man, all of the Saw movies are fire. Jigsaw, my daddy. Continue on.
I agree, actually.
No,
But-
Saw 3 was trash. The
Oh,
black
get
dude
the
that
fuck
they had to
outta
spin
here.
his bones inside out. The plot of the Saw movies are dope. Saw 3 though, no, with the Saw when they had to turn the black dude's bones inside out.
Yeah.
that was trash. That one was trash, bro. Come on, bro.
This comes from a guy who don't like Pocahontas. You can't take anything
Can't
he
listen to
says
this dude.
seriously.
Pocahontas was trash.